Hey guys, so today I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup using as many products that I have from the Balm as I can. I'm a fan of their eyeshadows, like they're my favorite eyeshadow brand. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started here, and this is going to be a talk through tutorial, so I'm going to be talking about what I'm doing as I'm doing it. I'm going to start off first with my Korres Face Primer. This is one of the things in my 5 products to use by fall, and it's basically just a vitamin E primer. Kind of feels like a lotion. I'm also going to use my Hurraw lip balm real quick. This is the coffee one. I got this in one of my more natural subscription boxes. These lip balms are amazing. They're so nice and it just feels buttery. Like, it feels so good. Okay, I'm also going to use this is the Korres Oak Anti-Aging Eye Primer. Another one of those things, and my Finish 5 by Fall tag that I'm trying to finish up. I will link that down below. It's actually a really fun tag, just to kind of shop your stash and see what you've got, and either develop a love for products or really see what you're thinking about them, or also if you've got stuff that really needs to be used up soon, then it's a great way to do it. Okay, first product from the Balm that I'm going to be using, this is called Brow Pout. It's their eyebrow powder, and I think this is called chocolate or something like that. I don't know the color name. Anyways, it's just a brow powder, and I'm using this on my Sigma E25 brush. I'm gonna do my brows. I'm not really sure what kind of a look I'm gonna do today. I know I got a comment that just went up on my video. I think it went up this morning or maybe really late last night. Somebody wanted to see the dark plum shade. They wanted to see that in a tutorial, so I think I might go a little bit purple today. There's one brow versus the other. It's crazy how much of a statement brows can make, and I actually really like this color, this deep brown, because my hair, as you can see, is very, very dark, so I need something that's pretty dark. I think it was on Instagram, I think it was Ipsy posted on Instagram. I had no idea when I was a child how important eyebrows would be to me. I thought that was so funny. There's a big thing in the beauty world about eyebrows right now. It's so funny. But I agree with it. They frame your face. So brows are done. I actually just pulled up Outlook on my computer, and the brow pow that I just used in my eyebrows, that actually is selling for $8. It's normally $16. So that is a pretty good deal when you consider the Anastasia one is like $21, $22, so you save quite a bit. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and do my underbrow highlight, and I'm going to use this matte Maloy shade, and this is from the Meet Matte Nude palette, which is also on sale. Let's see, this one is originally $42, it's on sale for $21. So this is so pigmented. Okay, watch this. Shazam. Look at that. Can you see that? I can zoom you guys in. It is so crazy white. Now I'm actually going to take a bronzer from the Balm, and this is called Bahama, and I'm going to use this actually to do my crease today, because I really, really love using bronzers just as a nice natural, I don't know, crease shade. So just taking a little bit of that, being really careful because this is very, very pigmented and very deep. So I'm just going to warm up my crease with the bronzer. I love that. I'm also going to drag a little bit of this on my lower lash line. Now I'm going to take a clean fluffy brush, and I'm just going to meld those two together. I also like to kind of flick it out a little bit, which can be corrected when you put on your foundation. It'll really, like, you know, cover up my under eye bags, and then also make this a lot more precise once you add foundation. But I do like to kind of sweep it away and kind of try to make a point towards the end of the eye. So now I'm going to be using the Nude Tude palette, and I'm going to be taking a little bit of this yellow color, this buttery color here. It's called Snobby, And this is kind of a metallic yellow, but I'm just going to add that on the sort of center of my lid. Yeah, I like that. And I'm using my Sigma E15 brush to put that on, and I'm going to go back with that brush that I used with the Bahama Mama bronzer, and I'm just going to buff that in a little. So you could leave it just like this if you wanted a really simple eyeshadow look, but I want to add a little bit of depth, and so I'm going to be taking that kind of reddened eggplant type color, and I want to add that just in the crease, like just in the outer V and blending in the crease. We can add just a little bit of purple that way. You do have to be careful with this shade because it's very, very pigmented. Blend that back and buff out the harsh lines. I really like that, and you're going to see it so much more once I kind of clean up this edge. I really, really like that. Just going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. And I'm going to go ahead with that same palette, and I'm going to use the color Serious, which is the matte black. I'm going to use that as my eyeliner, just patting that on. Now I'm going to curl my lashes, and I actually am trying to use up a few different mascaras right now, and I have this little sample. This is the Smoky Extravagant from Makeup Forever. It's a little sample that my mom got when I was up in Oregon, and she ended up, I think it was when I came back to visit, she was like, well, you know, it's not my favorite, so if you want it, you could take it. And I'm like, sure. I forget what it rated though. I did a full-on, I don't know if you guys could even see that. It's the Makeup Forever Smoky Extravagant. But anyways, so she gave that one to me, and I did a full-on video about, I think it was the Lash stash or something like that last year. And I looked up all the ingredients from all of the mascaras that were in there. I think this one was Moderate Hazard, and I think it rated a 3. But the brush on this, if I can get it open, the brush on this is so interesting. It's like an upside down cone shape. It's really weird. But I don't know if this is still good, but I got all of these little samples from her, and I need to go ahead and try them out and use them up. By the way, I'm filming with a newborn over there, so he might need my attention. We might have to take an intermission. Mascara's done. This is definitely on its last leg there. Maybe get 1 or 2 more uses. For my foundation, I'm going to be using the Bare Minerals Ready Foundation. This is an R130. That's my shade. And I'm trying to hit pan on this for my, what is it, Finish 5 by Fall tag. I've noticed, though, it's a little bit light for me. Like right now, I have no sunless tanner at all, and it's okay. But when I'm wearing sunless tanner, it is definitely way too light. And I feel like it does make me a little bit more pale, like than my natural, like than I am just in general, or at least coming off of summer. Maybe in the dead of winter, this'll work for me. But I definitely want to bronze up my face so I don't look so ghostly white, you know, compared to like my chest and everything. And then I'm just going with my foundation when I'm putting it on and trying to kind of brush back, and that'll make that eyeshadow line a lot more just perfected. So there's that. And I'm going to go ahead and use the Bahama Mama bronzer since we're doing a full-on tutorial from the Balm. And it's very pigmented, so I always, with my really pigmented products, I'll just kind of sweep on, and then you got to tap it off because you got to be careful. And then I start really, really light, like barely touching my skin, just to get that kind of defined, more defined cheekbone. You can see the side, you can see a cheekbone. And this side you can kind of, but not quite the same. I really like the look of just a really light contour. So I kind of want it to be more of an airbrush, not a stark line. So I always start out doing my little contour area, and then with the remainder that I have on the brush, I'll kind of go into my temples, kind of darken that up, because there's still a little bit of product on there. And then the rest I'm just going to put all over my face just to kind of bronze it up because my foundation is too light for me. Okay, that's that. Definitely, I think this is a great contour shade, and it's not too, like, it doesn't look orangey. I really like it. And for warmer or deeper skinned girls, I think this would actually show up on you. So I think it's a really good one. And next thing I'm going to show you is the Mary Lumanizer. This stuff is, it is the bomb. It is amazing. Mine actually cracked while I was traveling, so it looks pretty sad. I actually should have picked a new one up. I didn't think about it when I was placing my order, but this stuff is just amazing. I love it. So I'm just going to take a little bit of this. I have to be careful. It's so good that I'm using it like this. I mean, you guys can tell that I like it because of, you know, I'm using it in this crazy state. I put this just right here to kind of highlight my cheekbones and a little bit above my brow. And I'm also going to do some in the inner tear duct here. And then I use kind of a bigger fluffy brush to just kind of buff it out a little bit. This is, I mean, you've got to be careful with this because it adds such a nice sheen and highlight. You don't want to be like disco ball, so I wouldn't put it like all over your face, or if you tend to be oily, I wouldn't put it in an area like that. But I don't know if you can pick up, like, comparing this tear duct to this one, like the difference. I really love this product. It's my favorite highlighter by far. I also like the one that came in my my Tarte palette, the Amazon or Rainforest After Dark palette. But it's not quite as pigmented, which in some instances I actually really like, because you can be more, you know, like crazy haphazard when you're putting it on. But at the same time, if you just want something quick that's going to give you an instant effect, then I think this is the one to go with. It's the most pigmented that I know of. And I love the effect it gives. And it's not too, I don't know, it's more of like a warm yellow base rather than like a pinky. It's not like a blush or anything. Oh, which by the way, I should put on a blush. Today I'm going to be using Frat Boy. This is another product that I love so much but dropped in my bag when I was in Oregon. It's called Frat Boy. It's kind of a more corally, beautiful blush. Very, very pigmented. Got to be careful. Definitely got to tap that one off. And it's just really warm, and I love it. I'm trying to go really light with it because I don't want too much blush today. It's not picking up very much in my viewfinder, but this blush, it looks so natural. Like, it looks amazing. I love this. I should use that shade more often, actually. I think it complements my skin tone pretty well. So I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to add a little bit of my Pacifica Enlightened Nourishing Mineral Lip Shine, and this is in the shade Pink Coral. Just add a little bit of this. I'm just staying home today, so I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm not going to wear lipstick. I don't know what it is about this product. I like the look of it and I like the feel of it on my lips, but I hate this doe foot applicator. Like, it just feels rough on my lips. I don't know if I feel that way about all doe foot applicators, but this one specifically, it feels like, I don't know. I don't really like it. Does anybody else have these? What do you think about the applicator? Anyways, guys, that is kind of my finished look. This is something that I would go to like as an everyday type look. Obviously, you can take out or put in certain things that you like. I'm going to give you a close-up so you can see how it turned out. But I really, really like it, and I really, really like my products from the Balm. I feel like they're easy to apply. Yeah, you can see the blush a little bit more now. I feel like the highlighter is amazing, the blush is amazing, the bronzer. I'm a big fan. And even the brow product I really, really like. So, if you guys like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. Let me know what else you would like to see me do tutorials with, because I gotta do my makeup anyway, so I might as well be filming it and talking to you guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!